Hey everyone, how you doing? Imran Web Squadron. It's Thursday, the 29th of December. We are closing in on the end of the year. Hey Gary, how you doing? You're always one of the first ones in. You're always one of the first ones in, my friend. How are you doing? Wow, I wrote down 10 videos that are on my to-do list, and today I recorded 3 videos and none of them were off the to-do list. I had this bright spark idea to do some mid-journey prompt videos, and for anyone who has noticed that there's been like loads of mid-journey videos coming out, please don't think I'm not doing WordPress and Elementor and Bricks. I just wanted to get them done. Hey Blake, I just wanted to get the mid-journey videos done. It was in my system. I was playing around with it last week and, earlier in the week and then more yesterday. And I thought, well, I've discovered some stuff and I want to share... Whoa, hit the microphone. I want to share it out. Hey, Mia, how are you? How you doing? I wanted to share it out. So if anyone is fed up of mid-journey, don't worry. There won't be any more videos on mid-journey except tomorrow where I use one for a web design. But I just wanted to get the mid-journey videos out. Hey, Carapos. So if anyone is fed up of the mid-journey videos, look, just let it go. Treat it a little bit like when I was doing Bricks videos. And loads of people contacted me. Oh my God, Imran, you're doing like a Bricks video every day. Where's Elementor? And it was like, chill out, chill out. I'm getting stuff out of my system, and then, we go back to what I normally do. So there's loads of videos lined up. There's a few more, like I want to try and find a simple way of applying like a CSS grid to Elementor, even if I don't even know if I really can do it, if it's really properly possible, but I want to have a go. And a few extra stuff for Bricks as well. I need to do a few videos and then some other stuff, bits and pieces I've got to sort out as well. But yeah, this morning I recorded 3 mid-journey videos. In actual fact, I did 1, and then 2 of them are taken from the bigger one, but I put them into separate videos. Hey, John, you're not late at all, mate. We just started 2 minutes ago. Hey, Anthony, how are you doing? Hope you're okay, my friend. For the first time, I feel like I've started losing some of the weight from Christmas Day. Let me tell you now, Christmas Day, lunchtime, you eat a lot, and then in the evening, you have leftovers, and then you sit there while watching TV with your family, munching on chocolate and shortbread biscuits. And I have this theory that when you have gravy and mash, you feel more hungry. There's something about gravy on mash that makes you hungry. Gravy. Something about gravy that makes you hungry. A good point, Carapos. I'm not sure if you can use PayPal. I'm not sure. Maybe it is just card details, I think. Ah, yes, Mia. I have to be honest, Mia. I actually forgot that you were still recovering. I forgot. So I should have checked on you the other day. How are you, though? How are you? Yes, John, it's a slightly different size, isn't it, for Facebook? That's the one thing that is really annoying about Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all of them. They all have their own sizes, and it would have been nice if they all were like, hey, you know what? Let's just make it consistent, okay? You can upload whatever you want, but then you're allowed to crop it or adjust it to fit. But that's too easy, isn't it? I got contacted by someone last night, very late last night, and what they said was they're using the Avada theme for WordPress. They wanted me to help them do something, and I said, I don't use the Avada theme, and you're better off building with Elementor and moving to Hello. What they then said to me was, could I help them? And I said, yeah, but you're going to have to book me for a consultation. And they went, yeah, but can we do it for as low a cost as possible? Because we are a non-profit organization. And I went back to them saying, even though you are non-profit, you're still making a profit. Okay? Every time someone says to me, yeah, we're a non-profit organization, I look at them and go, yeah, but you are still taking a cut of the profit. Okay, all of the income that comes in, you will take some of it for administration cost, your wages, and other stuff, food, whatever, bills, and then whatever is left, you call that your non-profit. You know, so when someone says to me, hey, look, can you cut me a deal? We're a non-profit organization. No, you still have an income. You still have funds for resources, equipment, training, your salary. Because a lot of people out there, when they hear non-profit, they automatically assume, oh, they're doing it for free. They're volunteers. They don't get paid a penny. That is not the reality of what non-profit. I was like, look, here's my price for 1 hour. Here's my price for 30 minutes. The minimum is 30 minutes. Take it or leave it. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, Blake. I mean, nearly every non-profit organisation I've ever come across or I know, there is a huge chunk that they take away for administration costs, which covers the bills and everything. But look, so many people, when they hear that, they go, oh, yeah, you must be, you must be doing it for free. They don't get it. Anyway, I haven't heard back from them yet. So obviously they've probably gone away thinking that I would, during the festive period, be very festive. But sorry, it doesn't work. And then someone else contacted me as well last night. This person actually contacted me and Paul from WP Tuts as well. I need to check with him if he spoke to him. And he even called me up, this person did. And they run a very well-known website. It's a very well-known website. This website gets about 2,000 hits a day. They're quite a well-known website. The only trouble is, though, is they've built it with a really old, dated theme, and they want to integrate Shopify and all of this blah, 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 blah. And I said to them, I'm not here to do Shopify. If you want to integrate it into WooCommerce, we can talk. But I'm not here to do your Shopify design work. But even though I made that clear to them, they still wanted to talk a bit. I said, okay, we can talk about stuff and ideas, but I probably won't work with you. But the end of the conversation was that this person was so happy with all the stuff I helped him out with to think about with whoever he works with. Hopefully he'll pass some work down our way if he ever finds of anyone that wants a WordPress website. But it was a bit of a funny scenario where, because he has seen me and Paul on YouTube, he felt that we were the right people to help him with his Shopify website. And I was like, we don't use Shopify. I said, I've never done a Shopify video. I'm pretty sure Paul has never done a Shopify video either. Why? It was a bit like, what made you think we do Shopify? What made you think that? It's a bit cold, Andrew, but how are you, by the way? And hey, Pavel, hope you're okay as well. And yeah, Mia, I saw your reply. I was just waiting for the right moment to come in. You've got to, you just got to pace yourself and take it slow and have some wonderful, warm, lovely meals. Have some really nice food to eat, and really chill out. I need to, so I'm at the point where I need to explore the possibility of CSS Grid with Elementor. And my memory tells me that other people have looked at this and it wasn't a good idea, but I want to try and find a way. But I don't want to lose too much time doing it, by the way, either. Okay, Imran, I'm planning on getting a larger monitor. Great. What will you suggest are the options to look at in terms of size and brand? Well, you know what? You have to kind of decide for yourself what you want. Love your life. Do you want two monitors? So say you could get two 29 inches or two 24 inches, right, side by side, but then you got a line in the middle. You could get a 49 ultra wide, but have you got the space on your desk? Remember, ultra wides usually have big feet to counter the weight, and then you got the width. So this table that I'm on is 150 centimeters wide. This monitor, which is 49 inches, is about 120 centimeters in width. It's 49 inches, but it is close to 120, I think, centimeters in width. So if you've got a table that's only like 1 meter, is it going to work for you? Is it going to overhang on the left and right? So you've got to think about your layout. And you're going to know. You're going to know what you want. Do you want 2 big monitors connected? Then have you got the ports? Have you got the HDMI? Have you got the USB-C? What have you got? What are you connecting to? Do you go for 1? Because this is connected to my MacBook via a HDMI. It works perfectly well. So you got to kind of do that. My current resolution on this one is 4K. 4K off. I don't know, but it's 4K. I think I can get the resolution on here if I go to my system settings, and I'll tell you, because I'm connected to my MacBook as well, you see. I think, let me just get my resolution. Yeah, there you go. So my resolution on my MacBook, oh, this is, by the way, this is just, this is Edge that was open. Let me just close Edge down. So there you go. So my 49 inch is 3840 by 1080. It's only 1080 in height, which is fine, but it's 3840. So it's not a full 4K, that makes sense. But that's because it is stretching across. If it wasn't an ultra wide, then it would be proper 4K. But it is kind of 4K the way it is. Hey Shireen, how are you? Hey Nikos as well, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hi to you. Even if Elemental were to release CSS Grid, it would be an alpha for a whole year. Carapace, how could you say that? Yeah, it probably would be. It probably would be in alpha for that long. That's quite true, actually. I noticed that, I think, I was speaking to another influencer today. I won't tell you who, and they are getting really frustrated by the delays on containers. So I hope, come on, guys, new year or Elemental version 4, can we get the containers done now? Tomorrow's going to be a bit busy day. I've got a lot of planning to do. I hate it when I have planning. I've got to do some videos for Atarim, and I'm probably going to lose about 2 hours understanding what the videos are. And yes, they are paying for my time, all right? They are paying for my time. Don't worry about that. But I am giving them a really good deal because I support them quite a bit because I like using Atarim. But I need to understand exactly what they want. And then I have to think about my resources and how I am going to approach exactly what we're going to do. So it's going to be, I don't want to say a lazy day, but it's going to be one of those boring days. I don't like planning. I like to just go, all right, what we're going to do, jump in and record and do it, but a bit of planning. And I want to make sure I get those videos done because next week we should have 2 jobs starting. That should have started before Christmas, but now they've been delayed until then. Do I start in Figma? No, I don't. I do scribbles. Dun, 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 dun. And then there'll be a few more notes on here as well. And it'll be probably drawn out a little bit better with a bit, I might use coloured pens to add a bit of colour onto it, highlights and, coloured pencils, and all of that, whatever you want to do, bit of highlights, colours as well. But I like to, I go with that approach because Figma takes time, Adobe XD takes time, loads of wireframing takes time. This is super easy, right? Scribble on a bit of paper, you take a photo, you send it over to them. They can either scribble back and send you a scribble back, or you can go, they might go, oh, what about X? What about this? What if we switch it? Yeah, okay, fine, boom, boom. Just do it like that. And believe it or not, but in the old days and even now, some people, what they do is, when they're designing a website, they get bits of paper like this, right? and they'll say, right, this is your hero banner, and they put it on a board, right? They go, right, here's the hero banner, and then they'll go, right, here's the next section, here's the next section. This clicks over to here, and then you put it side by side so you can see the flow of what's going on. Because I've used Figma, right? I've done Adobe XD. I used to also do the wireframing in Canva, but I've just moved away from that. Like, oh God, how long now? About 2 years ago, I moved away from so much of this stuff. Because it was like, how much time are you spending? Now, if the client was prepared to pay a substantial amount for the time, they've got to pay at least 2 or 3 days worth of time. We're talking thousands here. Then I'll go in and do a more pixel perfect design. But I don't like pixel perfect. Because you might go, yeah, this is the layout we're going to go for, right? Okay. Then when you put the image and the wording and you go, oh, you know what, it's not working. But then the designer goes, no, but you got to stick to the design. And then the client goes, no, you got to stick to the design. And you're going, yeah, but it's not working. It's not working. And some of them don't even have a mobile version. So you get a desktop design. What about the mobile? What about the tablet? What about where you've got to compromise a little bit? It's not there. So many people bypass that, whereas a scribble is so much quicker. Ah, Carapace, that's cheeky what you wrote there. Very cheeky, but very true as well. Hey, don't forget to hit like, all right? Because right now, there are 18 people watching and we've only got 3 likes. Okay, either your button is broken or your mouse has left your fingertips or whatever. Make sure you click like. It's the only way I'm going to grow as a channel. And I have to be honest, so far the live chats aren't really propelling growth yet. But they are great for everyone to be involved. But please do hit like. How do I celebrate New Year? I used to go out. I used to go out a lot, Mia. I don't now. You know, I mean, I used to be the sort of person who went out nearly every night. Nearly every flipping night. Okay? Long hours or whatever hours, okay? But now I'm very much of an insular hermit kind of person. Where like today, I had to go to the shops to get something and then go over to the chemist to get my tablets. And I tell you what, it was like, oh my God, do I really have to leave the house? Do I really have to leave the house? I had to leave the house, obviously. But I'm very much of a hermit. Anthony, I find it very useful to do the wireframe mock-up. It helps with visuals who can't do wireframe. They're happy to pay me. Yeah, exactly. So like I was saying, if they pay for it, they get a bit more. But some clients don't want to pay the extra. So I sort of go, well, I'm not going to overdo it. Hit like, I'm not going to overdo it. I'll give them a scribble. Because, you know, when you think about it, right? How do some of your clients give you their content? Right? It's not like they have even thought out their content really well. I've got some who give me their words and it's like, have you really thought about this? It doesn't read. It feels passive. It's not active. You know, so unless they pay for it, don't do it. Cheers, Mia. Hey, Francisco, how are you doing? How's your Christmas as well? I'm not sure if we've spoken since Christmas, but I hope you're okay. So I would like to think that Elemental 4 is going to come round in February. I don't know why I have a sneaky feeling that February might be when we get Elemental 4. And I would like to think that we get the final version of the Flexbox container. And also we get... I've heard nothing yet, but I keep hoping we get the product and the post filter built in as well. Because it will make a massive, massive difference as to what we're going to do. Blake, I'm going to record my first social media video explaining what I do as a web designer. Got a script written up. Do you know what, Blake? I admire you for doing a script. Sorry, guys, I've just got to stand up, okay? Just got to make sure my belt doesn't catch under my belly button again. Urgh. Right. I'm going to say I admire you for doing a script, but don't be surprised if you go off script. don't be surprised if you go off script, because I don't like doing scripts, right? Any tips on sounding pro speaking on camera? Okay, something I forget to do, okay, is I always forget to slow down as I talk. So if I was going to say Blake is going to be recording his first social media video, and he's going to be explaining what he does as a web designer, this is really cool. You want to be very clear. Sometimes I get a bit like carried away and I'm like, yeah, we're going to do a video, social media marketing. We're going to explain what we do. And I know you understood it, but it was a bit quick. So I would say just, if you got a script, just pace yourself, okay? Number one, it makes your videos a little bit longer, so that's good. Number two, it's clearer for the transcribe and the subtitles, so that again is good. And also, we always assume that everybody watching our videos understands English fluently. And I get a load of people say, hey, you talk too fast. I can't understand what you're saying. Can't you do it in another language? I'm like, what? What do you mean? You know, go and find someone else if you want another language. And also, if you're very careful on your delivery, you won't be doing what I do. So today I released a video on Midjourney, which was, I think it was 20 minutes long. Hey, Maddie. Oh, Maddie, I didn't get back to you. Do you know what, Maddie? You've just reminded me. I didn't answer your email. Can I do it after the live chat? I'm really sorry. You've just reminded me. I didn't use your email. Get back to you. So I did a 20-minute video today. That video was actually 2 hours and 10 minutes long when I recorded it. That just goes to show how many mistakes I made, and I had to edit out loads. 20-minute video it came down to. So if you're methodical, you'll cut down your editing time. And by the way, when you do... I know, Maddie, I'm so sorry. So sorry. And by the way, Blake, if you do make a mistake, yeah, just shake your head and go, just let it go, shake your hands and head, and resume. Have a gap and resume. Yeah, don't make a mistake and then rush into picking it up. No, you made a mistake, shake it off, and then start that little section or that bit again. Yeah, you know, a like button in real life. Mia, I'm a bit worried about how you would operate this like button. It's like you would go up to someone and say, hey, and then hit them in the face with your thumb and go, I like you. You know? I heard that the new Elemental 4 is going to be so revolutionary. I started reading that, Carapos, in seriousness, and then I've got halfway and I thought, oh, he's having a laugh again. Yeah, I mean... Let me tell you now, editing ain't fun, right? And a lot of people do get other people to do their editing for them. I prefer to do my editing myself because I know what I'm doing, what I said, what works, what doesn't work. But there's lots of other people that do their own editing. And also like the way you approach it. So I like to show my face on camera all the time. So my face is in the corner. When Paul records, he's on camera, but then when he shows the screen, it's just the screen. You know, there's a few people who they have different methods, different ways of working, right? You just got to find what is your comfort zone, and you got to have a go. The earliest videos I did, the cameras was rubbish, the sound was rubbish, the way I presented was rubbish. I like to think that I've evolved. I still feel like my sound could be 10 times bigger, but you know, it takes time, doesn't it? When you watch one of your videos and you cringe, that's when you know it's time to upgrade and do something different. It is, Blake. I mean, look, go and look at the videos we did when we first started. Go to our channel, go to our earliest videos. Just look at the quality of them. Look at listen to the sound. I was using my MacBook microphone. I was literally using the microphone on a MacBook. That's how rubbish it was. The cameras, you know, the quality was like, you know, the lighting. Some of my earlier videos, the lighting is absolutely awful, right? I like to think I've got it a little bit better now. A little bit. Daddy Pig, push the nose. It's universal for the like button. Yeah, push the nose. Yeah, just tap them like that. Vibav, how to add buttons on top of a background video. Well, you would just put the buttons in the section. So if you've got a background video, you would just put buttons on top of the video. And then the buttons could take you somewhere else. So if you've got a section or a container, you have a background video, and then you put your text and your buttons on top of it. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? Have you used the NVIDIA AI to clean the audio? So Anthony, someone did send me this. I mean, I'm using a MacBook, and I have to be honest, I haven't looked deeper into it. Someone did send me a video. I can't remember who it was. Someone sent me, I think it was John. Did you send it, John? Someone sent a video about improving the OBS settings. But I tell you what, there was a lot of stuff to cover, and my problem is I'm going from one job to another, like boom, 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 boom. Like, so as we're doing the live chats right now, okay, as we're doing the live chats, I've got text messages come in. What's this? Delay of your follow. We probably what? Oh, someone's asking me. What? Anyway, hospital appointment. I didn't know I even had a hospital appointment. What are they talking about? Anyway, Facebook messages, and they are actual messages. One of them is a notification, and then I got 4 emails coming, and they are all proper emails. So things come in, all the time. So Vibav, you're going to have to explain. Can you explain it a little bit more? What are you trying to achieve? Because if you're saying it's a video with a button on top of the video, are we talking about Elementor here? What are we talking about? But you see, the thing is, Anthony, right? The thing is, because I'm using a MacBook, can you hear the fan from the MacBook? Because there is no fan. Right, there is no fan noise at all. I can be mashing up the amount of apps I have open, and there's no fan noise. So the MacBook is amazing for that. Vibav, can you clarify a bit more? Yes, you can, Shaveen, but to get the feedback, what you've got to do is you have to email me, and we'll stick it on screen, okay? So Vibav, can you clarify a bit more? What are you using? Elemental, bricks, breakdance? What are you using? What are you using? Because then at the moment, I'm not sure as to why your seniors told you it's not possible. And I would then question, who are the seniors? You know? If it's your granddad, I would say, does he know what he's doing? And I hope it's not your granddad. But, you know, so I would question that. But you might need to give us a bit more. So are you using Elemental or bricks or what? And Shaveen, please do send over your website. And if you've not hit like, please get the finger out your arse and hit that like button. Maddie has every right not to hit a like because she sent an email to me and I've not replied to her, so I need to get back to you, Maddie. You have every right to do it. Right, you're using Elementor. Okay, look, Shaveen, just wait a moment, okay? I just want to double check something because I don't want to be feeding Vibav some dodgy information. Right, so let's go over to my test website, okay? So let's go to I'll share the screen in a moment. Once I've logged, yeah, I've got it, Shaveen. I'm going to jump on in a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, I just want to have a look at this thing for Vibav. Right, so you're using Elemental, okay? I'm now just going to get the URL for a video. Let's get come on, load up. Load up, load up. Right, okay, so let's just do a title and let's just call this Vi. So we know what we're doing. Let's get a video, and I'm going to get one of the videos I just released today. Copy link address. There we go. Right. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Right, so let me just go over here, hide the title, make it be a canvas, like that. Okay, and we're going to drop in a section like this. We'll make this be, let's just go with a VH of 60. And the background of this video, well, we'll do a video like that, and we'll pop in this link here. Load up, load up, load up, load up, load up, load up. Not sure why it's not playing in high. Oh, there you go. It's kicked into high def, right? So here we have, okay, pretty clear as mud. You can see here. Just check you are all still on the live chat, okay? So you can see. Yeah, but Anthony, I use iMovie, so iMovie can hide. I can remove some of the the background noise, and I'm not rubbing against the desk. Look, it's quite, you know, I'm not making a lot of noise, and I'm not tapping. Like, look, I'm not doing this. I'm very, like, you know, I'm careful with what I do. Right, okay, so this is a video that is auto playing. Right, this is a container. Right, let me now. Oh, something went funny then. Right, so now I am going to go to my container. Okay, I'm going to make my container be in the middle, like that. Okay, in fact, we'll make it be a start. And I'm going to make my header. You can see the header. Look, I've made it white. And I'm going to give my, I'm going to give this a background color. Let's just go with, I don't know, black like that. And let's go for some padding. Let's go for about, I don't know, 25. Look. Look, the video is still playing and you got your words there. So I'm not sure, Vibav, what you're doing wrong. Yeah, you are right, Sinan. You can use background noise filter as well. But I don't think you're getting much background noise. Are you getting any background noise right now? In fact, I think some of you got to tell me. Are you picking up major background noise at all? Anything like that? So back to Vibav. I don't know if you're still there, but you know, I'm not getting any like issues at all. Okay, so I can't really add any more into this potential problem that you're having, unless you can clarify a bit more with what the issue is. Yeah, so Vibav, that's all I'm going to say about that, because there isn't really anything more I can add. So you can add items in over a video. Hey, look at this, look, I could literally mirror what I'm saying. No, I can't, I'm losing track of this. I want to add a button which will direct me to a post page. Well, you just add in a button then. So look, you just put in a button. Right, here you go. You put in a button, and then I'm going to say this button goes to https google.com, right? Let's make it go to google.com. Let's click there. Let's just preview it. So look, we got a video playing over there. We got a button, and look, boom, I click in, it goes to Google. So it works. It works. There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to say. I mean, you could if you want. I mean, put in what, I don't know, you could put whatever you want in there and it works. So your seniors that are saying no, is it that this is not working for you? Right, okay, we now need to get to Shaveen. Shaveen, are you there? Shaveen, I need you to tell me that you are there. Shaveen, are you there? This is probably, anyone who's watching this right now is thinking, what the heck is going on? You know, Imran is like, he's there and he's here. What is this? What is this? So Vibav, I would love to know which seniors told you this does not work. I'm sorry, I've got to question this now. Which seniors said you could not do that? Was it Carapos? Did Carapos say you can't do this? Okay, right. Shaveen, let's go on and look at your website, mate. Let me just kill off that page. I don't really care because it was just a fake page. Right, okay, so Shaveen has asked us to review his page. Let's just refresh it. And that refreshed pretty quick. There does seem to be, and I'm just going to check it again. No, that wasn't it. All right, that's fine. Let me just get rid of that menu bar at the bottom and just... So Cloudberry, about us, services, FAQ content. That's pretty, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We built your website. We built your city on rock and roll. We built this city. No, we build your website. Planning, designing, creating. We build your website, planning, designing. I think you can get away with that. This is a little bit small, I think. This is a little, this text down here. It's a bit small, and it's a lot of text, by the way, as well. It's a lot. Hire us to tell your story, no matter how big or small. We're here to take care of all of your digital needs. Hire us to tell your story. Not sure about that. It doesn't feel strong. No matter how big or small, we're here to take care of all your... No, I think you can lose that entire paragraph. You can lose that entire sentence. Start the process by you'll be impressed with how... No, this is a little weak. Start the process by contacting us today. That's a bit weak. You'll be impressed with how we can devolve your expectations. Devolve? I don't think that's the right word. Devolve feels like you're going... I know what you're saying, but it feels like you're going backwards. We're going to devolve. We're not going to evolve. We're going to devolve. Okay? From expectation when it comes to develop... I would not have this. Right, let me just do something for you, okay? Let me do... I love to improve things. Right, TinyWow. Let's go over here, right? tinywow.com. Let's go over to AI Write. Let's go to Content Improver. No, hold on, not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Stay with me. Yeah, I know I'm deviating here, right? But just stay with me on this. Sentence Rewriter. Right, let's go to start the process. Let's just get this text. Right, just get that text. Let's just stick this in here. Right, and hit generate. This is meant... Oh, it's only meant for one. Start the process. Get rid of that then. You'll be impressed by when it comes to developing. Right, okay. Websites. Right. Let's hit generate. No captures. Blah, blah, blah. Let's start generate that, and we'll come back to that, okay? Get lost. Let's just let that generate and see what we get. Okay. Contact us, that's fine. The background image, it is missing an image. I know you've got this, but this feels like stock imagery. And I tell you what, if I wanted a website built, I'd look at this and go, what? Oh, that scares me. Look at all the code. What's all this? What if, will I be able to work on this myself? Will I understand it? What if I want my son to take over? Oh, this looks too complex. So I would say, not sure. You got a problem here with this. I'm just going to check my resolution. So obviously it's the resolution there, but you better take into account that on a MacBook, standard resolution, you got that going on. So you might want to watch out for that. Okay, because that's going to catch you out on how does it look on a laptop. See the that there. Strategy, web design, develop. I mean, there's no need for this where you hover because it's not doing anything. It's not flipping. It's not a link. There's no need for this shadow effect. I'd lose that hover effect completely. I'd lose that. You've kind of already told us here, but what you haven't done is elaborate. So you said strategy. What strategy? How to get to the fridge. What's the strategy? Web design, tell me a bit more. I would also make the logo smaller. The logos feel too big. This contact us, I would make this uppercase and a weightier. Make it weightier. Go for like 500 or something and make it weightier, bigger, uppercase, sorry. But the text here, you know, I would make it a little bit smaller, and I would definitely make the fonts a little bit smaller, but I would elaborate. What do you mean by development? What do you mean by maintenance? You're not telling me anything here. You know, do that. Anyway, back over here. Oh, this isn't... Why is it still generate? This is struggling to come up with any words, which is a bit of a worrying thing. This color change here, this has thrown me here now. You see this? We're going from yellow, yellow, navy, yellow, white, navy, 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 and then we go boom. Let's drop in a bit of this. And if you're not going to have that color up here somewhere, it ain't going to work down here. We've now jumped color. Hey, Chima Studios. We are a team of forward thinkers. This feels too wordy about us. Now again, unfortunately, Shaveen, you are falling into the trap where why would anyone care about who you are? Because you haven't even told me what websites you do. You haven't even told me about your services. Why would I care about who you are? We are a team of forward thinkers. If you're a forward thinker, why have you not thought this out then and told me who you are and where are your images? So I am so critical when I when I visit any website, like, okay, so you're saying you're this, but you didn't do that. So then I then cast doubt. Wow, why is the words taking so long on this? It's like it's just thinking about it. It's stuck in a loop. Make your website responsive on all devices. Yeah, okay. Okay, but you could have said this. Make your website responsive on all devices. You could have said this without all of this gunk word. No one cares about these words. But you could have said this in smaller text over here. Web design, and then you say fully responsive on all devices, right? So you got to think about that. And the about us, that you fall into the trap where there's no image. You haven't even told. I don't even know who you are. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Are you hiding behind the plant pot? So you haven't humanized the website. You haven't humanized it. There's no face. There's nothing for me to connect. Okay. Hey, Lorenz, how are you? How are you? And Brian's making some good comments as well. Why should you hire us? Again, look, you've lost me now. You've lost me because you say here we specialize in digital marketing. You see here, look, enabling you to focus on your business. You could re-summarize that, right? I got a bit of fluff in my mouth, hair from my glove, and have that here. Somewhere here you have bullet points or you re-summarize it. But that's what you've got to do, right? That's what you've got to do. Sorry, yeah, where are we? Yeah, okay, back to the words. There you go, look, right? This has now taken you this sentence and it's churned out all of this stuff. We guarantee to deliver a website experience that goes beyond blah, blah, blah. Our ability to create is unparalleled. You'll be astounded at how we can meet and even surpass our proficiency in crafting website, blah, 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 blah. Look at that. Much better words. TinyWow. TinyWow.com. It is free. Okay, it is free. Go ahead and use it. So again here, you know, I mean, look, I'm not going to lie to you. The words, the text, the image, that can work, but you've got to pad it out. I mean, look, you've said here, you can do this. There is not a single example here yet of a website that shows me this is what it looks like on the desktop. This is what it looks like on the tablet. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? So you got to think about that. A good update website counts in a world that's constantly online. No one cares about that. I don't need to be told that. I've come to you because I need a website, so I know a website is needed. I don't need to now be told that it's, you know, it counts in a world that's constant. I don't need to know that. That's like someone coming up to you and going, "What's a website?" And then you say that. But if they've come to you and they have found you, they already know that. You don't need to spoon feed them, right? Look, again, I don't care that there's... Hold on, what do you mean MM? Do you mean multi-million? Do you mean million or multi-million? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. because that actually isn't fully true. It chops and changes. And 36% WordPress. The client is not going to give two shits at this moment in time whether you are building on WordPress or whatever. They just want a website. You will then advise them on what to use, but they don't care that 42%. They might look at that and go, they might think that 58% are using something else. They might not understand that it's broken up between Wix and Squarespace and other stuff. So for that looks to me like the minority. Oh, the minority use WordPress. What about the other 58%? You're creating questions that aren't going to convert into a deal. 36% WordPress websites out of top 1 million. No, again, you don't need that. Right, let me just quickly check the questions before I carry on. Oxygen is going to die, mate. No point looking at Oxygen. Seriously, Chima. You're better off using Elemental because it's more substantial and established, or Bricks, in my opinion. And I would say, Chima, it does take a learning curve, right? But best thing you can do is actually just build some fake pages, and then you will slowly get the hang of what Bricks can do. And all that is right, actually. I mean, Oxygen isn't completely dead, but I can't see it lasting forever. Yeah, Bricks definitely is the better option. Yeah, I mean, look, and this, okay, right, I'm going to come back onto this point, right, okay, because Michael has made it slightly here. And by the way, Shaveen, you're not going to like this, okay, so you better, like, suck it in, right, take a deep breath, okay, take a deep breath, because I'm about to unload, right, just take a deep breath. I see a lot of websites and developers and people saying, we are amazing in what we build. We know what to do. We can see the wood from the trees. We can do all of that. It is music, by the way. It is. There is some calm music in the background there, just for you, Maddie, because I know I didn't answer your email. So that music is just for you. A lot of people say this. We can do this. We can do that. And then when I look at their website, I look at it and go, but you can't even get your website right. So please, please, please don't say you can do something if you're not sure. Because if I now start picking faults, look at the gap here. You need to have a bigger gap. It's just not, it's cramped. Joined a family. What family? Who's the family? There is no family. What family are we talking about? Sign up for a newsletter. Look, okay, that's a typo. Let it go. But it's newsletter is one word with an S, all right? Sign up for a newsletter. Look, don't worry about it, okay? It's an easy mistake to make. Just checking the comments coming in. Brooks creates the cleanest code. Yeah, you are right, Sinan. Oh, by the way, Sinan, I don't think I said hi to you earlier. I know we were chatting. I didn't say hi, but yeah, great to see you here. Where do I get my music from? I get my music from here. I'll tell you where I get my music from. I get my music from here. And this music I can use on YouTube and TikTok. And I do pay for it. I pay £7 a month. And I can basically use this music on YouTube and TikTok. It's royalty-free music. So that's where I get it from. Epidemic Sounds, £7 a month. Right. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not going to go to town on that. But look, down here you've put powered by Gooseberry. Why? There's no need to say that. Why are you saying what you're powered by? Gooseberry. There's no need to say that, Shaveen. You can ditch that. Get rid of it. You don't need to say who you're powered by. Now, out of interest, okay, I am tempted to just see what your other pages are. So we've got About Us, we've got Services, we've got FAQ, and we got Contact as well. So let's look at your About Us page. A little bit of us. I mean, look at this. This is... I do not know who you and your team are. Is it you on your own? Is it your mum and dad? Is it your next door neighbour? I don't know who you are. Look at this. I don't know who you are. What is this based on? And now you've got a complete colour change. Again, we've gone to these colours. And the reason why is because you're trying to create colors that match your images. Really, your images should match your brand, right? You don't make the website match the image. You make the images match the brand. That's the key bit. I mean, look, this is... You haven't even got a portfolio. Look, I hate this. I really hate this. On a mobile, this is cringe. Let me show you this now on a mobile, right? Look, boom, boom, boom. This is cringe. I hate it. If you're going to have one or two, I let it go. But this is... On a mobile, it's overkill. It's overkill, right? It's overkill. Don't do it. Don't do it, my friend. Don't do it. FAQ. Yeah, you know, you don't need an accordion for this. You've only got 4 questions. You don't need an accordion for this. You don't need an accordion for this, I'm telling you. You don't, because you've only got 4 questions. Just have the question, answer. You don't need to do that. You seriously don't. And this, nice, but again, it's the colour, it doesn't fit the branding at all. It doesn't fit the brand. Shaveen, you're quiet. I'm not sure how happy you are with everything you've shown us. I couldn't hold back. I just feel like you got to go back to the drawing board with... you know what you're doing here. Right, let me just check some of the comments coming in, because there's quite a few and I've missed some. Bricks, Gutenberg is super buggy. You are right. Yeah, go for it, Sinan. Go for it. I mean, the HTML rendering of Bricks and Gutenberg compared to Elementor is definitely miles apart. To be honest, Sinan, you just got to think of a name. Look, we called ourselves Web Squadron. Just think of a name. Just think of a name, right? You know, just think of a word. Oh, Anthony, how do I do that? Well, quite easy, Anthony. Let me show you. Well, what you do, Anthony, is... so, all the songs you're hearing now, I just found lots of calm music, right? And I downloaded about 20 tunes. 25 tunes. Then what I did was I put them into iMovie, all of the downloaded files, and when I saved it as a massive file. So that's all I did. It's all saved as a massive file. And then I just stick it into OBS and play it. Pretty simple and easy, you know? But you got to make sure that any music you use has to be approved. Otherwise, YouTube will beat the shit out of you. Right, and you get a copyright strike. And copyright strikes are not good. Yeah, I agree with what Anthony says there as well. I don't like using percentages to showcase skill. What are your thoughts on one-page sites for smaller clients that want an easy-to-use website but still want to get good SEO? Do you know what? You just got to hammer the SEO, Lorenz. You just got to hammer it on that page and do the best you can for them. That's all you can do. You just got to hammer it, right? Do as best as you can. It's a one-page website. What they've now got to do is their social media marketing, and they've now got to try and get people to visit their website. That's on them. But you just do the best you can. You do the best you can. Rubin says, why not with your city name? What? Do you mean for a YouTube channel, Rubin? Do you mean for a YouTube channel? Or are you talking about the SEO? I have to be honest, I can't be bothered to learn React. I can't be bothered. I tried learning JS and all of that about 3-4 years ago, and then I thought, I nearly swore it, and I thought, forget it, okay? I just couldn't be bothered because it was slowing me down. And because I was using Elementor and other tools, I was like, I don't really need to do it. So, you know, couldn't be bothered, you know. I like to learn what I need to learn to get the job done, and at the moment I'm quite happy doing what I do, getting done what I need to get done without having to go down that road. How was my holiday? Yeah, it's pretty good. Busy, you know, it's busy even on Christmas Day, you know. In the evening I was starting to look at, I had emails still coming through and stuff on Christmas Day, and that's how it is, you know. And you just gotta like Sacrifice your time and get on with things. Look, one thing you can do is say, hey, I'm going to ignore every email. I'm going to ignore every email that comes in because I'm not going to look at my phone or my inbox. That's okay if you don't get that much emails, but when you get a lot and you get a lot of notifications and other shit, you have to keep on top of it. Otherwise, it backs up. And Maddie right now is going, yeah, but Imran, you've not replied to my email. I know. I need to read it and get back to you. I promise. Nice one, Anthony. Hopefully your portfolio is going to look amazing. You do have to learn a bit. You do have to think a little bit out the box with bricks. But so far, I haven't had to go beyond a lot of what I normally do with bricks. So surprisingly, it's not been too bad so far. So far, anyway. Have I tried quickly? I have. I have, Francisco. I have tried quickly. I've had a look at Spectra. Yeah, I will try to get back to you tonight, Maddie. I promise. I don't promise, but I will try. Spectra, Generate Press. I've looked at them all, but my issue is the interfaces. I don't find them lovely enough yet to make me get excited about them. You know, I just feel a bit like, nah, you know. And the way I look at it, you've got to pay a license to use Generate, Quickly, Spectra. So why would I use them instead of Elemental or Bricks, where I know what I'm doing? So that's the reason why I'm still waiting for... I think they still need to go up a level before I get really excited about them. Okay, everyone. Loving all the questions that are coming in and all the comments and interaction that we've got here. And I hope, Shaveen, that, you know, I saw your comment earlier saying, you know, all good tips and you're glad, you know, you're happy with the advice. I hope you go away and work on it, and I hope we see you again. And you just do the best you can, okay? Oh, yeah, absolutely, John. Tiny Wow is good. Tiny Wow is good. You know, if you get a bit stuck or you've written a sentence, right? Shall I show you something? Shall I show you something really, really cool? Watch this, okay? Let me show you something really, really cool. Okay, right. So if we go to write and I go to paragraph writer, watch this. Watch this, okay? Okay, watch this, okay. Right, so I'm going to write Brian Harper woke up. Okay, Brian woke up. He felt tired. He fell over. He shouted. Oh no, I can't do too many. Oh no, wait. Let's just put it here. He fell over. No, wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. It's not this one. Which one is it? Just bear with me a moment. Which one is it? It's not sentence rewriter. Yeah, it's sentence rewriter. That's the one. So wait. So Brian, he fell over. He was tired. Okay. Just bear with me on this one, right? He was tired. He fell over. He shouted shit. Like that, okay? Right. Watch what this does. Okay? Alright. The tool is meant... Oh, man. Am I in the wrong one? I keep forgetting which one I'm meant to be in. Which one is it? It's not that one. Content to improve. Is it content? Just wait a minute, right? Just wait a minute. I know this is not what you all came on here for. Which one is it? It's not that one. It's not that one. I thought it was sentence rewriter. Was it paragraph writer? Use the content to improve word usage. It might be this one. It's this one. Here we go. It's this one. Because it's the one with the 2000. Right, let's hit generate. Get lost. Right. Leave that to just go away and work. Right, leave that. Yeah, I know, Sinan. I should have put a comma in. I know. He shouted. I know. Let it go. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. It hasn't actually put the word shit in, which is a bit unfortunate. But Brian woke up. He was tired. He fell over. He shouted shit. Brian Harper awoke, feeling exhausted. As he attempted to stand, he stumbled and let out a loud cry of surprise. Dun dun! What is that? What is that? Look at what it's taken, right? Look at what it's taken. Okay. Hang on, let's change it. He was feeling tired. He peed in his pants. There we go. Let's change it. Let's go to the generate, okay. Let's now see what it gives us, right? So I've said he peed in his pants. What is the AI going to give us? Let's get ready for this one. Let's get ready for this one. I mean, this is, like, seriously, flipping crazy. Brian Worker feeling his eyes as he realised he had wet himself in his sleep. Like, right? This is crazy, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. Tiny Wow. I think it's one of the finds of the century, I think, Tiny Wow. I think I need to do a video on this, don't I? I think I need to do a video. I need to make a note. I do need to add this to my video list. I haven't done a Tiny Wow one, and I think maybe for New Year's Day, we'll have a Tiny Wow video come out. Right. Okay, everyone, look, I was about to say we've done an hour, but we've still got 10 minutes left, so we are okay still for time. You know. Yes, Sonny, it's tinywow.com. It's free. It is free. It is free. George, where have you been, George? Have you been eating? I bet you've been eating, ain't you, George? Yeah, let AI do. Well, in terms of video, I have to say though, the video tools on here aren't great. There isn't really. I mean, there is stuff like what is it called, Pictory AI, and I think Veed AI do it as well. But they're not that good. I've tried them. They're not that good. And the videos. Hey, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit like, by the way, as well. What they do is they take your text or your voice and they create a video, but the images they use are actually quite rubbish, right? They're quite appallingly shit. Okay, they're not really worth it. SEO's not dead because of AI, Sinan. I mean, I think, right, everyone everywhere, right, has something to say about SEO, right? You know, everyone has something to say, but I think SEO is still out there, still important, you know. It's like people when they used to say ebooks. Do you remember when ebooks were the big thing? You know, 10, 11, 12 years ago. And everyone was like, oh, the paperback is dead. The paperback, the hardback. Ugh. People are still buying books. I prefer books. I prefer books. I like the smell of the paper. I like the flick through pages. Kids love books, right? How long will ChatGPT be free? At some point, they're gonna have to roll out a license. I would be surprised if they don't start to roll out something eventually, Francisco. You know, but yeah, Tiny Wow. You know, there are adverts. By the way, there are adverts in Tiny Wow, if I just show you. But the adverts are all down here. The adverts are down here. So they're not in your face, right? But it's pretty amazing on all the tools you get here, right? You know, it is really, really, really impressive. It's really impressive. One of my favourite tools. Yeah, I mean, in vinyl. You're right, John. I mean, yeah, vinyl did go out of fashion. But it's always there, isn't it? It's always there. It's like websites. About 6 years ago. No, longer than that. Sorry, it's 2015. 7 years ago, not 17. About 7 years ago, there was loads of stuff online about how websites were dead. You don't need a website. You got Facebook. You got Insta. You got Twitter. You don't need a website. Websites are dead. No longer needed. You can sell on Facebook. Blah, 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 blah. You know, things just kind of go hand in hand with one another. No, George. Thank you for reminding me. Right, I want to tackle something, okay? Someone out there has put out a video. I'm not going to name their name. And basically what they're saying is that you can get Elementor Pro lifetime for $149. Who here wants Elementor Pro lifetime for $149? Go on, hit yes if you would love it. Who here wants Elementor lifetime for $149? Go on, who wants it? Hit yes if you want it. Wouldn't you love to have it? Elementor Pro lifetime one-off payment, $149. Who wants it? Who would go for it? Who gives a shit? Who would go for it? Who wants it? I can't hear you. Who would want it? John wants it. Carapos, nobody. No, Carapos, you shouldn't even be here. Sinan, good idea. Right? Sounds convincing, doesn't it? Sounds alluring. Makes you want to go, hey, I'm liking the sound of that. Hey? But here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's a GPL. It's a GPL. Right? It might not be the latest version. It might be 1 or 2 or 3 versions old. It might have malware inside of it. It might be a nulled kind of plugin or something. It might have issues. It might have tissues. Right? There might be a virus inside of it. There could be anything inside of it. Some people have put out YouTube videos, right? Because I was discussing this with a few very well-known YouTubers. Not the ones you're thinking of, but some very well-known YouTubers this morning. And they were like, hey, this is really good. And I went, hold on. Would you still want it? Would you seriously pay $149 for a nullified plugin that is a GPL that could be 2 or 3 versions out of date and could contain issues? Is it worth the risk? If your business model is built on an Elementor website, your website, your client's website, is it worth the risk? And I would say no. MKBHD. Who's MKBHD? Mother. Who's MKBHD? Yeah, exactly. And the trouble is, though, someone's actually put a video out, and a couple of big, I'm talking big, YouTubers were like, hey, this, you know, ooh, what's this? Is this real? I was like, no, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You know? No, it's not tech YouTuber. But it is, basically, it is someone. Elementor Pro, Sonny. Elementor Pro, $149 lifetime, but it's a GPL. And let me tell you now, if you care about... Oh, MKBHD, I know who you mean now. Yeah, sorry, I know who you mean now. Not him. No, not him. Not him. Not him. Shall I get you the link? Who wants to see it? Should I share the... Do you want to know who it is? I might as well tell you who it is. I'll tell you who it is. Wait, let me get the link. I've just got to open it up in my WhatsApp. Because this conversation all happened in WhatsApp. In our secret, there's a little, you know, secret little group. No, it's not you. Vibab, you said, what do you mean, my question? Sorry, Vibab, you said my question? Have you asked something and I can't see it? Sinan, sit down. You're going, yes. Sit down, man. Right, let me just get the... come on, open up. I need to open up WhatsApp on my machine so I can just copy the URL because I can't be bothered to send it via my phone. But yeah, I just think that when your business depends on a product that you're using for your website or a client, I don't think you should mess around with using stuff like that, because you're only gonna get hurt. At some point, you are gonna get hurt. Come on, open all. What's wrong with it? The WhatsApp app, the WhatsApp app on my machine. There you go. Right, it's now loaded up. It's now loaded up. What have I gone to archive? Come on, load up, load up. Right, it's just taking a while to load through. Okay, right, here we go, here we go. Right, right, hold on. Right, oh, stop it, stop. Just wait a minute. I'm getting the link, right? I'm getting the link. It is this link here. Copy link. Right. Okay, let's get it on screen, right? Let us get it on screen. I'm not going to play the sound, by the way, okay? I'm not going to play the sound. So, it is by someone called Project Success Mastery. There we go. It's by someone called Project Success Mastery. There's got nearly 8,000 subscribers. He released it 3 days ago. He's already got 35,000 views. Get Elementor Pro today. 100% legal and auto updates. But this is a GPL. Okay? And a lot of people are going, yeah, this would be great. This would be great. Blah, 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 blah. But, you know, hey, if you want to go and follow him and have a look at him, you can do, but I do not think it is worth the risk. Right, Project Success Mastery, I'll let you go and find him and blow loads of kisses or what if you want, but I just think that, by the way, if you're watching this Project Success Mastery, I'm not having a go at you, but I'm just saying that I do not, you know, I just don't think this is the right way to do things, and also, you're not supporting the system. You know, you're not supporting, you're just, you know, anyway. Yeah, Project Success Master. No, I'm not, I mean, look, yeah. And maybe one day I'll get to chat to him about it, because I just don't think it's a safe way to do things. Look, everybody, we've been live now for 1 hour, 12 minutes. I'm going to go over and eat. Have a break, and I've got to yeah, exactly, Shaveen, it might be legal, but it's not safe, and that's, I think, I have to say, I think it's unfortunate when people start to do that. Hey, how can we get around paying for something? Because if we started doing that for every plugin out there where they need the income to survive, when that plugin, I mean, Elementor isn't going to suffer, let's be honest, but let's say there's another plugin out there and we're taking away their cash cow, they will suffer and close down. You know? Yeah, I know, Brian. Blow loads of kisses. Exactly, yeah. I mean, look, if you can get an old version, because when I was going to get a lottery plugin for a client, I managed to find an old version, because I wanted to check the interface, because the developers wouldn't tell me stuff. And I checked it, it worked fine, and then we got the full-blown, paid-for version. Right, look, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye now. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time, midday. I've got to go and edit out a video tonight. We had 3 videos come out for Midjourney today, and the one about the prompts you really should watch if you like Midjourney, because 2 of the tips I give you in there are kick-ass killer kick-ass tips, right? Remix and presetting your defaults. Flipping amazing. Makes things efficient. And tomorrow we got a couple of walkthroughs on example one-page websites. Okay, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye. Take care. Great to have you. And yep, Maddie, don't know if you're still there. I will look at your email later on today. I will look at it. All right, everyone, take care. See you soon. Bye.